We are continuing to track Ian's impact across our state. This is some video out of Southwest Florida. This is an area where Ian made landfall. You can see a house there that is on fire.
Oh,
right,
no.
I know it's terrible video. Right now, there's no reports of deaths, but again, this is very early in the search and rescue efforts. The governor said that search and rescue crews are still kind of just getting into the area where people were calling for help during the storm. So we will get more details, more information about all of this as we move throughout the day.
And those calls, that was something the governor spoke of as well, because we couldn't determine the exact number of fatalities, not at this point. It was just too early to decide, to decipher. Right now, take a look at this. This is video out of Naples, the door just buckling under the pressure of water, folks. The person who shared this video on Twitter said her husband shot the video and he is okay, but he lost his shoes when he ran away from that scene, understandably.
Yeah, don't go back for your shoes at that point. So here's a live look towards the Atlantic Ocean. This is the Cocoa Beach Pier. You can see the waves. It looks like, honestly, we took this same live shot, what would you say, Keith, about an hour ago? It does look like the waves have gone down a little bit compared to what they were an hour ago, but still, rough surf out there, not something you would want to be surfing in or swimming in, and dark skies in the background.
I'm just looking at how high that water is. My goodness. Well, welcome in, folks. You are watching our continuous coverage here as we track Tropical Storm Ian here for us. I'm Keitha Nelson.
I'm Katie Jeffries. Thank you so much for joining us for our extended coverage today. We want to give you a look at some of the very latest video of Ian's impacts across the First Coast as well as the state.
Look at this. A reporter in Orlando covering Ian rescued a woman who was trying to drive through floodwaters here. Look at this. Look at it together. So the woman says that she was on her way to work as a nurse when she got stuck. Reporter Tony Atkins, who works for our NBC News partners in Orlando, Wesh, carried her on his back, wow, out of the chest-high water. Look at this.
That's
incredible. She was a nurse. So, you know, we're telling folks, stay off the roads if you can. But as a nurse, first responder to a certain degree, she felt the need. She had to go in to help others in need. And wow, look at that.
And that's incredible of him to carry her out of those floodwaters, help get her out of there.
Yeah.
In the midst of the tropical storm's approach to the First Coast, a St. Johns County deputy was actually shot at during a reported road rage incident. So Sheriff Robert Hardwick tells us that the deputy is expected to be okay. This happened shortly after midnight after a victim reported another person was showing a firearm in the Moultrie Creek area. Deputies say they found the vehicle on US 1, tried to do a U-turn to stop the suspect, and that's when they say the suspect fired a shotgun. Now, the blast hit the deputy's windshield, but they were not hurt. Also, a 72-year-old Deltona man has died in connection to Tropical Storm Ian. The Volusia County Sheriff's Office says they were called to a home around 1 a.m. The man's wife said he went outside to drain their pool near the canal, never returned.
Police found the victim unresponsive in a canal right behind the home. They tried to perform CPR, but he was not revived. Investigators say the man was using a hose to drain the pool, drain it down a hill into a steep decline where the ground was soft and slippery due to the heavy rainfall.